Muted. There we go. Hey! Jeez. Marco, it's not like you've never done this before. What the heck? 15 people. Welcome. Welcome. Leo's here. Nub, I sure did, but not through Blender, which is really unfortunate. Deadly, welcome. Can't stay long. No worries, Dustin. Thank you for being here. So let's just kind of go into, I just want to show Nub what I've worked out. I think I'm in Blender 3.6. I don't know, I'm going between different versions at the moment. Now the pain. Nub. Am I too loud? Oh, maybe I was too loud. I'm sorry. So, this is all for you, buddy. This is all for you. So as you guys have maybe watched the video recently, I started making up my own decal set. And if you haven't subscribe. Do it. Also, I'm almost at 80,000 subscribers. So get your peeps in. Oh, 30. I need 30 more. Look, 30 more subscribers. And I'm at 80,000. I wish I knew how I could add, like, a counter. Can I add a counter? If I click plus, and that's a folder. I don't want to add. I want to add a new source. I'm going to try this really quickly. Widget. Nope. General. Widgets. Tip tracker, view, counter, stream boss, supporter goals. Dang it. Essentials. No. Dang it. I don't know how to do it. But if I would, I'd put a subscriber count in the top left, and then we can party hard when it all happens. But I don't see it, and that's really frustrating. Streamlabs charity goal. I don't know. Donation. Subscription goal. No, that's No, that's Twitch. I don't. Ooh. Yes. Add source. Subscription goal. Can I edit this? What the heck is that? Oh. Can I change it? Edit the goal? Edit. Surely there's a button to stinking edit this. Yeah, I didn't think about this until we just came on. Where's the button? Why isn't it live? You stinking toolbag. Nope, you're a jerk. We don't have a counter. Anyway, let's kind of continue on. All right, so the only way I could think about was doing it in Blender with a second UV map. So the way I have been doing it, let's kind of go back through. So this is my current decal texture setup. From here we go into ambient occlusion and we go bake. And now it's going to bake real quick. So just give it a moment. It's all right. Just give it away. It's all right. Okay, now hey, get rid of that thing. You delete. Yes, I want to remove that. You're muted. Beautiful. That's kind of baking at the moment. I do want to keep up a YouTube subscription thingamabob. Social Blade. Oh, no. There's a thing. There's a thing in the thing. You know the thing? You know the thing with the thing? Yeah. Oh! E! So that's done. There is a subscriber counter thing. Where's the subscriber counter? Far out, Marco. You suck. There it is. All right. That's where that is. Here we are. See if we can get to 80,000. That's the goal. Yes. So I'm actually baking it. And then what I actually do is, I should be in UV editing. Yep, there it is. So this is the alpha bake. So I've just baked the alpha. From here, I'll go image, save image as, ambient occlusion 04. Sure, because that's the texture that I'm working on. Then over into Krita is what I'm using. Let's just go into a blank image. This is the that's the previous version. We'll go from the start. And then here, what I'll do is actually bring over the ambient occlusion map, come to the top, and we go filters, colors, color to alpha, and then we select white. So this is now going to remove all the white and just keep it in the black. What I do now is I actually duplicate this layer, and I might even do it one more time just to make it that little bit darker. Nope, that's enough. From here, file, save, saving the image. Now we can jump back into Blender, and then I will select my decals, open up my ambient occlusion 4, and then when we come in, we now have that. So that's where we're at. This is my decal this is my decal sheet that I'm using. No, it's not. It's this one here. Where is it? Decal set. I hate you. Okay, 01. There we go. So you can kind of see it. But that's all I'm doing is using that dark. Yeah, it's an ambient occlusion decal with the normals already on there. So there is a bit of normals. I haven't gone down the full route of doing all the displacement stuff. I mean, Decal Machine does all that, but I'm just trying to find an alternate way. Now I'm trying to work out how to go backwards with Decal Machine, because Decal Machine creates masks. So the masks is what separates the colors. Ambient, occlusion, curve, and height are all within this map. Now within Krita, it sucks to separate the RGB. However, I think I've worked that out as well. If we go into here, let's copy that one, cancel. If we go into Krita, we go File, Open, Control V, this thing. That is that from here. Image. Image split. Nope. Image. Separate image. There we go. Current layers. Create separation. Separated from alpha. Yes. That one. Okay. Now I've got my 3 layers. And then I can do the same thing what we just did. Adjust. Colors. Go to alpha. Whoops. How about you actually select the layer marco. Filter. Colors. Color to alpha. And then I've got that exact same thing that I've got like that. Okay. Vladimir, zašto? Oh my goodness, Vladimir. So I was at the Croatian Embassy tonight. It was delish. It was great. That's why I'm on a bit late. But yeah, so that's how we're kind of doing the decal stuff like that. Is it the best way? No. So I'm still trying to optimize the path. However, these kind of results, not bad. I'll buy it for $1. Anyway, let's get out of here. Get out. Don't save. And then if we come back to our ship, this is what we were working on. Now, I have been working on this over Discord. I did a little bit this Friday night, and I was just kind of slapping materials on just to test it, to see what it looks like. But this is roughly what we got to. For those Patreon people, you would have seen that I uploaded a new kitbashing set, which is kind of like all the big pieces. Probably in a fortnight's time, I might just make all the little ones. It's going to stay around. Stay safe. Sick. Sick. You guys are sick. So we're going to kind of continue around this. From where we last left off, I just kind of like put this texture on. But now this is where I'm kind of trying to come in and split it all up. Hotspot. It's a little bit weird one. I don't know why we don't have a lot on there. Let's get rid of the plastic and we'll go chip dark gray. Much better. I like the chip dark gray. It's one of my favorite textures. And then this is kind of like where we left off. This time I've specifically left room for the back there, and that'll give us plenty of access to kind of like, if you know what I mean. It's the kids. I know. Dietzi. Zašto. I'm here. 4K Productions, welcome. What's the time there, buddy? Surely it's not 6 a.m. Surely it's a little bit later. But overall, I'm kind of like happy with how this is starting to come together. If I go hide and hide on the glass, So we've got a nice big opening. We can cut out this door and give it like really good entry. Looking really good. Thank you, Mr. Spooky. Much appreciated. You and your fantastic work. Go check out Mr. Spooky's work. What a jerk. 5:18 a.m. Oh, gosh, buddy. All right, I'm going to have to be quiet soon. My wife's going to send me a message and say, shut up. And I'll be like, okay, sorry. Let's get back. So what we're going to continue on, we'll probably start adding details. We might even try and build a bit of a landing gear. I might even try and get into a little bit of ember gen, because with this one as well, I'm actually going to put thrusters down because that was a lot of criticism. 6 a.m. Stop calling me Shirley. Did you model cockpit from a turtle head? I mean, how sick would that be? Like it kind of like transforms back in. Oh, man, I still remember when a kid with chickenpox gave me the shingles. The shingles. Ugh. Cheese and whiskers. 4:18 a.m. My goodness, that's early. Oh, actually, I'm in the wrong chat. Go multi-stream. Does it show me everything? It doesn't. Huh. Alright, let's keep it as multi-stream. That's weird. Refresh chat. Yeah, interesting. Okay, my multi-stream's not working. Oh well. If you're from Twitch, I can't read. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I've also updated my Kitbashing assets to include Kitbashing set 4. And then we will probably do it at a later stage. I'll start ripping all this out. And doing all that kind of jazz. What the heck is that? Yeah. Ah, oh, you donkey. Oh, did I put ships in here? Okay. Alright, I gotta fix that up. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, that's, I'm really chuffed. I like how that's looking. So this in here I was actually working on late last night, like 1 a.m. What we're going to do is we're going to try and create a light really quick. So Shift S cursor. Let's get rid of that. Shift S cursor world origin, and then we'll create light. No, mesh. UV sphere. Let's go cylinder. Rotate X, and we're just going to kind of guide that ever so slightly. You didn't rotate 90. Rotate 90. There we go, Marco. I think you pressed 9. And then we're going to go something like here, G to the Z. Oh, what have you done, you donkey? Shift S cursor to selected, delete. Let's start again. And then we're going to rotate X, G to the Z. Let's kind of line that up, and we'll make it a bit of an oval shape. Scale it in, G to the Y, and I, E, what a bing bang. Scale? No. And then we'll do that. And then now we'll do a Control B to do a bevel. G to the Y, push it back a little bit. Let's go ahead and create 2 materials. This one here can be my emission light, and we'll make that an emission shader. Is it emission? And we'll go 5. And then if we kind of go into render, Marco, you forgot to assign the material. Control numpad plus, assign. And now we've got kind of like a lights on either side. Let's throw a mirror modifier on there. Fine, I hate this menu. And so now we've kind of got those lights. I mean, we might even change this up to be like giant machine gun cannons. But yeah, we'll see. Your Twitch, is it? Oh, there it is. Jason, welcome. Oh, there we go. Your Twitch is getting... Hang on. No, that's... far out. Brussels sprout. Hang on. Let's jump over onto Twitch. Go into the creator thing. Great. Now I got to monitor 2 dashboards. Jeez. Please. Alright, there we go. Sorry for bothering you. I want to offer you a promotional thing. Oh, awesome. Bots? Yeah. Nope. Crack open this one. And then we go What does that do? No. Uh-oh. I pushed the wrong button. Oh, Marco, you suck. Suck. There we go. We'll see. We'll leave that is. No, that's going to be annoying. I'm going to get rid of that. Did I kill my stream? No, I didn't. It's fine. It's still going. I think. Don't tell me I just killed my stream. No, Marco, don't, you dumb donkey. Click on that. There we go, that's fine. Anyway, subscribe. Yeah. There we go. All right, still here on YouTube. Beautiful. Let's kind of continue on. Let's smash this out. I do like that light. I'm going to do an Alt-H and bring back the cover. This cover is going to be glass. If I type in glass. What I like to do with glass shading, and this is a trick, I cannot remember where I saw it, but I will run with it. Come on. There we go. Let me just make sure this is this glass. That's glass. This is glass. So what I'm going to do is actually go into a glass BDSF, and then we're going to go into a translucent. From here, we will add in a mix shader. Caps lock is on. That's awesome. All right, so it's now 50-50 translucent. But I am actually going to go more towards, that's glass. Yeah, no, this is translucent down here. It's still going to have that kind of glassy effect, but it's going to be more translucent. So when we start going ahead and start throwing crud in there, it's going to look nice. Nice. Ah, nice. Poita. Oh, gosh. That's a classic stuff. Excellent. I'm happy with that. If we have a look kind of like through this image, we've got our weapons at the front here. I'm not too keen on how circular this front section is. So I kind of do want to change that, but I'm afraid to change it, if that makes sense. So what is the best way around that? Now, I've seen old ways of kind of like what you can do is copy the mesh. Shift D, P, separate by selection. Come back. Okay. And then I'm going to quickly join this and this, go merge at center. Merge at center. Is there a hidden face behind there? No, sweet. So now these two faces are sitting on top of each other. I would like to ask a question. I hope it doesn't, I'm a beginner. Hotkeys, I don't have the add-on. I tried to find it before the stream. And I did not have any luck. I will try probably before next stream, but I did try. I'm sorry I failed. Okay. So now that I'm doing this, all right, and then we can probably do the same here. Let's go G, and then G. Oh, Member of Parliament. All right, so we've got kind of like this, and then I can select these. I can go Control B to do a bevel. Nice. And then I could do this, Control B to do a bevel. And now technically, these two are kind of like attached to that face. I reckon we could probably even get rid of these faces now. Delete faces. And then I'm just going to give it a bit of thickness. So if we go into the array modifier, generate solidify modifier. Don't ask. It's not too shabby. Do we just go G, Y, and we just slide it in ever so slightly? What the? Oh, GX, sorry. And then that kind of covers that. And then we kind of add there. And then when we go ahead and start putting decals and stuff, we should be able to hide a bit of that. That worked out nice. Did it? Let's just kind of bring that up. I'm going to go GG. Just to slide it on there. Nice. Nice. I'm happy with that. Let's just jump into rendered view and we'll have a squiz. Prince will handle that, but Prince will... Ah, right. I will have a play with that then. If we have a look now, we've got this. Let's just quickly hotspot that. You can see how well, now that that's merged in, you don't really see a seam. Obviously, this looks a little bit silly here, but we can fake that till we make that. You know what I'm saying? Boo-boo. Jeez. So... I do like that idea. Definitely we'll probably put in some pipage and stuff. I do want to kind of make like a cannon or something that sits through into this space right at the front. I don't think it should be sitting on the wings. I'm going more for kind of like an Avis Titan. I don't know, whatever it's called from Star Citizen. But that's the kind of ship I'm going for. And so, yeah, we're going to kind of like put guns probably towards the front. I don't really want anything on the wings, but I do want to create some sort of thrusters that push down. And we might even try and rig it so that they move around on a bit of like a gimbal of such. Where we're going to put those thrusters? No, I don't know. So these boxes here are going to be kind of like cargo boxes. And they slot into these arms here. And so that's kind of like the transportation area. I was looking at the Prospector, and I'm talking about Star Citizen now, and how it's got the two containers either side. I really like that idea. Semi taking it, but we're going more from a winged, more of a winged ship. So this ship's meant to be both in atmosphere and out of atmosphere. And there's a whole bunch of people. There was a whole bunch of people that just left. Okay. From here. What are we doing? Kind of frustrated about this. All right. Still no subscribers. Oh my goodness. Come on. No one. Let's try and get it up there. I just want to hit 80,000. We're on the warpath. I better just have Twitch open it and just check every once in a while, and I will make that quality the lowest of lowest because I don't care. Countdown. There we go. Do you look at your keyboard while using hotkeys? No. So I have been doing this for so stinking long. The change... Who was that? I'm... What? 589. When you search for an operation, use the menu. Look at the right side of the list if there's a shortcut. Yes, correct. Yeah. So in Blender, you can always go, if you come up to the top here, it actually has what is the shortcut for later on. Sometimes it's to bring up a menu, but it'll take you straight there. So for instance, Shift G brings up the selected group menu, blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of your reset up. Thanks, Dak. I've lost my ways. Anyway, so let's try and make some little thrusters. I think here we will shorten this and move it out of the way. So we'll have it like something like this. There we go. Something like that. And then here. Who's that? Vladimir, welcome. Thank you. You'll just breaking my heart. That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying, mate. That's what you're saying. You're breaking my heart. I was like, hang on. You should already be subbed. So yeah, we're going to try and create some thrusters here. The question is, do they rotate? And in terms of what I'm saying there, is especially if we've got the cargo chilling here, how does that work? How would that work? How would that work? Because it would be kind of like a limited movement, because obviously, I mean, once again, don't have a landing gear, so we've got to work that out. Shouldn't do it on the front. I reckon, yeah, we keep it here-ish. And then create one here. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think, where can these, like, they're not big thrusters. These are just small thrusters. Mesh. Okay, Alt-G. So what Marco is thinking. Okay, let's go back in solid mode. So what I was thinking is having them about here, and then they kind of like rotate around like so. Maybe they only need to do that. Just that one goes to about there. But then where does the second one sit? Does the second one sit in like a crevice, like in here? Come on, come at the back. So like this. That's where it's sitting. I mean, it makes sense. Cargo would fry an entry. Ah, dang it. Shh, don't say that. Don't say that. No, I don't want to know. Dang it, shut up. Hate you. Yeah, both of you suck. Magic of CG, true. And that's why I was thinking maybe just like some smaller thrusters to help it take off. Because, I mean, technically, kind of like if you think of Star Wars, just use shields. Absolutely. If you think of Star Wars don't have vertical thrusters. It's all thing. But I know one of the big complaints from everyone from some of the other renders is that there was no vertical thrusters. So we need to kind of create something in there. This as well, if I put it here, it limits the amount of space it is to walk out of the ship. So maybe that is not a good idea. So it's almost like it needs to be here-ish. Kitbash for a second. Didn't make sense. Cargo. Ah. Yeah, I should get into it. I really should. Or that would probably rip off that wing. Maybe we just redecorate this a little bit better. They have it under the wing. However, doesn't the Harrier have it like directly under the body? Hey! Harrier jump jet vertical takeoff. Got caps lock on. Images, can't play videos. Yes, so the way the Harrier has it is they've got the big engines, but it's not actually attached to the wings. It is under the wings, but it's kind of like these vents here. And then there's one back here as well, I think. I mean, maybe that's all it needs. Why not? Which ones are they? That's from what's the name? That is from what's the game that I never finished? Starfield. There we go. Paul, welcome to the channel. Yeah. Ah, I see what you're saying. You reckon? Almost like the what's that ship called? Black. I can see it. I can see it in my eyes. I can see it in my soul. It was the thumbnail for the last video, live stream. No. Yeah, okay. I do. That's a good idea. If I hide that, that opens up all that space there. Okay, cool. But what you're saying is maybe if we go like here, and then we scale that puppy down. And then it rotates like that. Obviously we've got to make it bigger. I understand that. Look at the Eagle Transport something. Solus? Let's have a look. Let's check this out. Wood is coming back as a functional space material. So how does it take off? It's just got little things directly underneath. Ah, space. Yeah, it picked up the right one anyway, so. Yeah, so it's just got kind of like the little thrusters that are just underneath. I mean, is that enough? See, I do like Spooky's idea of... But then the whole wings would have to change because they'd have to be a lot bigger. Nah. Let's just go vertical thrusters here. And what we'll do is the rear won't have vertical thrusters, is what I'm thinking. And sorry. The rear won't have adjustable vertical thrusters. I've got 100 aeroplane models that are OBJs, DDS textures. Does anyone know how to use the DDS files without Max? No, I don't. I'm sorry. I touched Houdini, completely separate. I touched Houdini. I hated it. It was the worst. I hope to never do that again. So what I'm thinking, Shift S, cursor word origin. Let's go into a cube. And now I've got blinding light stuck in my head. From here, so what I'm thinking is we have something like that. From here, we could probably go small spin tool. No, let's go like this. Go over there. Easy. Small spin tool. And then we'll sharpen it around. I hate you. Tell me true. Nope. Tell me true. There we go. And then it's kind of like this. And then, yeah, if that bit's just kind of like pushing the back up, and then that front is what's articulating how it's taking off. I think we could probably get away with that, I reckon. I reckon that sounds pretty grouse. Let's go that way. Now, I do want to check if I select this, Shift S, cursor to selected, I'm going to put in a cube here, and we can see that that now is a 2 meter doorway, 2 meter by 2 meter doorway. And so we've got a bit of space to put something into this area. So let's kind of just play with the ideas. Something like that. And then we can really tuck it in. Especially kind of like if there's no cargo, then we've got all this stuff that we've got to chop up, blah, blah, blah. If you put a vertical thrust on the back of it, it would tilt nose down. However, with this one then, the goal of this is to then kind of like rotate. If it rotates that way, it'll counteract it. Yep. If it's this way, it'll push the ship forward and still give it a bit of a nosedive, but then it just kind of like allows for this front engine here. If anything, this will only be used for like landing. That's all that is. So yeah, we still got an articulating thruster. But yeah, this one's just kind of down, and then this is the one we can control. And that's something I reckon we could probably even rig up. Oh yeah, that's so good. I'm so tired. But having a mother at 11:15 on a night is great. Let's go something like this. And then we're going to cut it all the way in. Like so. B, G to the X. And then that's going to kind of like merge into that section in there. From here, we'll select this and we'll select that. Control B to do a bevel. Actually, we'll do all four then. Control B to do a bevel. Delete that face. And that'll give us that. Maybe we should bring it down like so. Yeah, I think that'll be better. Nice. And then let's throw a solidify modifier on that puppy. Right click, auto shade. Geez, 40 minutes already. Yikes. Ay caramba. Auto, it locked up the stuff. Yeah, screw auto desk. Okay, I like I like this idea. We'll throw a solidify modifier on there, or mirror modifier on there. Beautiful. And now this here we can start working on. Because this is going to be on an articulated point, I reckon we move it, whoops, to about here-ish. Something like that. Probably increase the size. Let's go GZ, bring it down. I want to create kind of like a bracket, but it needs to be a gimbal. So it would almost need like a sphere on the top, like that. Okay, let's think about this. So if we've got two forks that come out, let's just do this just so we can visualize. X, G to the X. Okay, and so by having that, that'll allow us to rotate this way. Okay, so that means we need to add in like a thing that goes this way as well. So I'm just trying to like visualize what I'm trying to do. Yeah, that makes sense. What's everyone's goals for this week? Here's a question. I'll put it to you. What are you guys planning on doing this week? What are you guys trying to achieve? Jeez. Let's get the crud out of me. Who was that? Adriano. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Scale to the Y. So that's going to be like that. Shift it. Oop, no, that's fine. We can do this. And then I'm going to go like this. And then we're going to go rotate X, rotate Z 90 degrees, scale. Scale on the X like this. Okay. And because of that, this will now be able to rotate. Ooh, will it? Not by much, though. Oh, Mr. Emerges here. Welcome. Oh. Not by much. So this here, Control L. And if we do a 3D cursor, it can only rotate that much and that much. So, I mean, I guess then we could move the thruster in like so. And then when it's like here, let's do Control B. And then we do this, Scale Shift Z. And now that will mean that we can do this. We've got like this. That's that rotation. And then that one will be, ooh, rotate Y. All right, cool. We've got the basis of it now. I'm gonna start building my rover scene. I think I have made ship parts into. Oh, that's nice. I will be very interested in how you're going to be doing that because I know you make some sick stuff, Mr. Spooky. Whoa. And like I was saying for Patreon's peeps, I released the first bit of the new Kitbashing set. I'll put the whole thing up for sale soon and then release the other bits over the coming fortnight and a bit more. Let's go G to the X. So we've got that. Okay. From here, I'm going to... Okay. Let's just select this. Control I, hide. And let's kind of just focus on creating this thing. So if I go right-click, shade smooth. Nice. We can create... I think we bring this... Actually, what we'll do... Let's do this. Shift S. Control L, P, separate by selection. Right-click. Set origin to 3D cursor. And then let's kind of just work on this bit. Delete face. Is there faces already there? There's faces already there. Awesome. Then I'm going to select this one. Delete vertices. Then we can come into add modify and generate mirror modifier on the y-axis. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. And now we only have to work with one side. So if I go G to the X, scale that out a little bit. Let's grab this and we go G to the X. Then from here, nope. Let's go here. I'm going to do I to do an inset. What are you doing? There we go. Something like this. I to do another inset. Nice. Select that edge loop. E to extrude. And then we're going to put it in like that. So now that there's kind of like a rim for it all to rotate in. Where can we see your masterpiece? You may stare at I'm expanding my crane that you saw on Facebook. Oh yeah, that was cool. That was a good shot. So let me bring up the Discord and Mr. Spooky stuff. Right. Oh, that's oof. That's cool. Spooky. What are you doing in Blender? Yeah, look at this. Look at this stuff. So this is all the stuff that Spooky's been creating. Gorgeous. Love it. How do I right click, invite people, copy, close? I don't have YouTube open, do I? Oop, live stream. Control V, enter. There we go. All right, lovely jubblies, but there we go. You got lots page. All right, Vala, never na chemo. From here, I'm really liking that. Is it a bit too low poly? I don't know. We can always fix that a little bit later. We'll keep that. I reckon we could probably make this section look a little bit schmicker. So maybe we go like this, like this. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun. Get stuffed. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay, so we've got that now. And if I were to actually, I just select everything. Control B. Cool. And we might do the same. I might just do this. E to extrude, scale, something like that. And that'll just give it a little bit of extra love. Sensei, welcome! From here, we've got everything. Let's start maybe separating these parts. So we've got this part. This part here, might just go right click, set origin 3D cursor, because then we've kind of got, dang nabbit. So it needs to rotate. We've got this rotation. Oh, but we don't have this rotation. All right. Oh, gosh, that stuffed me up now. Think, Marco, think. Think. If we fake it till we make it, because technically that needs to be a pin. So if we were to grab this, if we grab this, I go G, I get stuffed. If we do this, okay, so that's the piece there that controls this. So that means if we were to grab this and able to control that, okay. Dennis, welcome. Yeah. You can lock it. That's fine. But it's more, I still need kind of like this part here to rotate. Do we... Maybe we go like this. Shift D, G, Y, P, separate by selection. Let's turn off that because we don't need that right now. And we do something like this. E to extrude. And then we do grab this, shift D to the X, Y. I mean, we have, yeah, obviously it's fake, but if we've got this rotates this way fine. Okay, we've sorted that out. Okay, that's all sorted. That's sorted. But next, we need to work out this. So having that piece there won't work. I reckon we just stuff it. Just do this. Marco, just do this. Mate, what are you doing? Control L, delete vertices, Shift A. Let's just add in cylinder. We're going to go scale, rotate X, Y, 90 degrees, scale, G to the Y. We're going to put a big get stuffed pin in here. Let's increase that. Shift S, cursor to selected. From here, I'm going to add in a cube. Fun fact, I got chat banned on Rocket League the other day. I said some bad things. Oh, that wasn't fun. Anyway. Let's go like this. Scale shift Y. From here, put an edge loop through there, and there. Scale on the Z. And then this now, we can probably put an edge loops through here and here. E to extrude. Alt H. And now that can give us, so if I go, you become a, that becomes a parent of a child of this parent, keep transformation. This becomes a parent of a child of this. So when that rotates, yeah, that would rotate. And then this would now be able to rotate that way. Yeah, nice. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm down with that. Beautiful. Done. Always want to make rings within rings like a gimbal. Never seems to work. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, constraints all the way. We'll probably do them in a sec. But I just kind of like wanted to put it together so it would technically work. And then we can work backwards. From here, we need to chop into that in there. But now we've got plenty of space. So rotate Y. Nope. Rotate X. Cool. This now we can come into constraints. Object constraint. Limit rotation. Rotate X. X minus 30. Limit. There we go. Limit. Min. Minus 30, maximum is 30, which is fine. Rotate. So now that's all we can rotate. Sweet. Rotate this way. Rotate Y. What the? Control P. Keep transformation. Rotate. There we go. Rotate Y. Oh. Local space. Rotate Y. Nice. There we go. So that's now fixed that up. We need to limit the rotation of Y. Let's go minus 20, 20. Rotate Y. Sweet. So I grabbed her. Sweet can. Oh. Yep, perfect. Love it. Great. So where does the fuel line go? Need some wires. Yes, it'll all come through the back. Because once again, we've got to chop all this up. Actually, maybe the fuel lines can come in through kind of like this section in here. That's how it kind of goes through. So for instance, let's do an I, E, and then we do a shift right click, spin tool, and straight in. Oh, wait. Let's not. Actually, no, that's fine. Because you see, that's connected there. Rotate Y, that's connected in there. So it's all connected. It's all fine. Just, I don't know. Excellent. So now I've got kind of like those two pipes coming in. We will have to make some sort of box now in here. I can't watch live. I'm sorry. I watch all my YouTube stuff. So, I watched Critical Role. I watched the second season all at like 2 times. And I mean, it's a 3-hour sit down. And then when I actually watched them live, oh my goodness, they are so boring. So slow. Oh my goodness. But anyway, that's a Marco problem. That's not a them problem. They make some sick stuff. Sick. From here, I'm going to do there because we're going to cut this section out. We might just move you down so you're intersecting in that area. So maybe what we'll do is we'll do the same on the other side. Can I turn around? GY, just like that. Yes, excellent. GY to about there, and then from here I'm going to grab that there, I to do an inset, E to extrude along the x-axis, scale x 0, and now that's given us kind of like a bit of extra space in there. What is that? Oh, that's that. All right, we're going to clear that up. That's a future market problem. But now we've kind of got this empty space in here. We can put some whole bunch of critical role. I got into D&D because of Chris Perkins from Acquisition Incorporated. I was like, oh my goodness, who's this guy? This guy's brilliant. And so, yeah, that's how I got into D&D. With dice camera action. And all those politics that happened in the end. There was no closure. Me, I have to watch half speed to be able to keep up with my streams. I'm sorry, Terry. Gosh dang it. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Can you just hit that subscribe button? Quincy's on the Twitch. Nice. I don't even know how many people I got on Twitch at the moment. How many people are watching? I can't. There's no analytics on Twitch. Anyway, whatevs. All right, let's go. Close the window, you daft fat monkey. So I do like that. We will probably come back in and put over some more elements. I reckon in here as well, might actually put a plate that covers that whole section. My mum threw my... Oh, my goodness. That sucks. So I know that was a really big thing in the 80s when it first came out about all that. Look, depends who plays, is what I'm saying. Okay? Significant energetic. Depends who plays D&D. All right, that's the thing. Yes. I think it doesn't... Trying to explain it to someone who's never played it doesn't make any sense. I know I've run 2 campaigns that have gone for about 2.5 years each, and we played every week for about 2 hours. Trying to explain what we did, it's interesting. What an inspiring artist. Welcome, buddy. You're really late. That's fine. I accept. But I played in a few campaigns. One campaign that I've played in, we just finished a couple of weeks ago, and now we're starting our second season. Sorry. I would love to be a part of like a live D&D stream or whatever. I think I would have an absolute blast. So, but at the moment, I'm a level 2 monk, half-elf monk. Okay, sorry, Marco, get back to this. Okay. Let's go into here. Let's make sure that even thickness is turned on. That's much better. Okay, so we've got kind of like all this propulsion system doing. We definitely need to come in and chop everything up. I do like how this greebling situation here... Oh, wait, we never finished this. Let's go like this. E to extrude, scale that in. E to extrude, scale that in. Let's do an E. And then we're going to go something nice and harsh. And then we'll do another I. E. Ooh, ooh, ah. What a bing bang. Ooh, ah. And then we do that. So I'm just going to clear these faces. Delete faces. I hate you. Oh, no, that's fine. Delete faces. From here, I'm going to select that. Control numpad plus, Control numpad plus. Select the next one up. Delete faces. What is this? Ah, Oh. Yeah, right. Okay, let's fix that up. Do an eye to do an inset, and then we'll delete these faces. Come on, Marco. There we go. Delete faces. And then I'm going to come in, scale that down, something like that. Yep. Definitely we need to come in and kind of like add in a whole bunch of stuff around the top. A real life friend Warhammer campaign within Twitch. Yeah, right. Warhammer would be fun. I might make my own aeroplane for an animation I'm making. Awesome. That's awesome. And VR. I love VR. I miss doing VR stuff. 7 pieces so far. No idea since I've been on the meds. No worries. All is good, buddy. From here, we need to give kind of like a little bit of oomph on this. So let's go ahead and grab this. Shift D. I'm going to go G to the Z. Scale that in. Don't know what I'm doing here. Shift S, cursor to selected. Control LP, separate by selection. And we're going to grab these two. Control I, delete faces. And then from here, let's go scale Shift Z. Nope. Let's go G to the X. Something like that. Period key, E to extrude. Something like that. And then we'll put edge loop, like this. Oops. G to the X. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm just kind of like giving a little bit of extra geometry on here. Let's do a Shift D, G, X, scale on the Y-axis, E to extrude. Let's grab these faces, GZ, edge loop, GG. Scale on the Y. Cool. And then from here, we are going to just bevel these ever so slightly. GG. GG. Let's go something over the top there. Yeah, the thing doesn't work. T-shirt front. Get stuffed. That's what, jeez. No, my screencast keys add-on wasn't working because I'm using Blender 4.0.1 now, so it's broken most of my add-ons, which has been fantastic, and I'm so happy. Let's do a cylinder like this. Do something like that. Shift D, rotate like so. Scale on the Z. G to the X. Nice, we'll get that in there. Cool beans. Let's just expand this. And then from here, we're going to grab this one. Shift D. And then we'll move this across as well. Roughly McDuffie. I don't know, what was that? All right, nice. Giving that a little bit of extra love. Let's go right click, auto shade smooth. And I'm going to select this face and this face and this face. Control B to do a bevel. Nice, 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 nice. Add modifier. Can we just give it a little bit of a bevel just naturally? Lovely, lovely. Liking this. And then what we might do is select this and select this. Shift S, cursor to selected, and we'll do like a little bit of a box. It's going to sit in between them. Scale to the Y. And whoops, let's do this. And two edge loops through there. Something like that. G to the X. Control L, scale X. Something like that. All right. Cool. Well done, Marco. Good job. No worries. I got pushed to the side the other day. Oh, jeez. But I plan to get one of the machine products Christmas, but I'm in between Decal machine and mesh machine. I recommend Decal machine. It's not 4.0 is not ready yet, and I have no idea who just joined. Mirari Sanchez, welcome to the channel. And I closed that. You dumb donkey. If I go over to, oh jeez. If we go over to here, and then I'm going to type this. What? Stuffed. Click on this. There we go. So that is what you want to be looking at. I'm just jumping over back into the YouTubes. Let's have a look. See if we're almost at 80,000. Are we on 80,000 yet? Itchy nose. Oh, we've gone up 6. We need another 30. Go to channel analytics. See live count. There we go. There we go. Look at this. We're close. We're close. I want that 80,000. Okay, so from here now, I can go tab into edit mode, and then if we do cursor, Shift D, rotate 180, get stuffed. 3D cursor, Shift S, rotate 180, Shift D, rotate 90, Shift D, rotate 45, Shift D, rotate 22.5. Nope, wrong way. Rotate 30. Shift D, rotate 30. Shift D, rotate 30. It's not 30. Actually, you know what? That's actually not too bad. Let's go with that. And then I'm going to grab... Yeah, that'd be cool if I rig it all up so it'll kind of like... You missed the blender market sale. Yeah, that'd be cool if could get kind of like, let's put a few edge loops in. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go there, there, and there. Wrong spot. All right, there and there. E to extrude, Alt S. So we kind of have that. I mean, this bit up here is like really bland, but we can fix that up in a sec. I do like that. We'll parent it to this. There we go. Who was that? I can't read. I can't read Russian. I'm sorry, mate. Just yes, yes. 23 more. Let's go, man. Let's go. There we go. Twitch. Have that up as well. All right. I already have KitOps. Wouldn't Decal be redundant? No. Decal is an image where KitOps... actually, I know what you're saying. Can you make decals with KitOps? Huh. No, it's not going to be the same. So with Decal Machine... sorry, I think with KitOps, yeah, you can make the decals. Now I got to check that. I completely forgot. I hate you. Let's just quickly go into Blender 3.6. I just want to test it out. I just want to see what you can do with KitOps and what's the difference. Because there is a massive difference. I'm surely what's his face can't do this. Alright, so if I so if I go hide and I select this piece and we go N for Nelly, N for T. Oh no. let's just quickly go Control C, File, New, General. There we go. Select all, delete, Control V. Beautiful. That made life a lot easier. Let's press N to bring up the side menu. You're saying if I go now, create decal. Create decal from. File, save as. Sure, whatever. Just save it there. Create decal. What? Create insert. Create decal. What's that opening? Okay. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with that. But I know with Decal Machine, I know KitUps can't do this. So if I got a cube, and let's just give it some love, Control B to do a bevel, something like that. Shift D to duplicate it. I can now go into material mode. You forgot you hate me. If I go into material mode now, and so I've got, this is my cutter, and then I've got this one here. I press D to slice. This will then create a decal that does that cut. Now I'm pretty sure KitOps can't do that. I hate you all. And so we can even do this, you know, keep going. D, slice, da 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 da. And then if we really want to, I can go D. We can adjust. Control scroll, and then we can control through the various cuts. So we can do stuff like that. I think, actually, I think that one's mine. D. And then, yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Like, look at that. That's a great decal. Then let's go like this, click on this, throw these on. Hold Control, D. There we go. Oop, not that one. This one, this. And then, yeah, kind of like, I'm pretty sure Machine can't, KitOps can't do that. Machine Guy, yeah, he's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever spoken to him. I have sent him messages going, hey, what the heck? Why does this do this? Blah, blah, blah. But I never actually. What are you making right now? Sorry, I was just showing off Decal Machine on that. Something that if I've got like 5-10 minutes, what I am working on is creating my own decal sets like this. Look at that. That's pretty suave. And we talked about this at the start of the stream. This is only ambient occlusion and there's no color on these ones. But let's kind of close that and we'll go back to our ship. 22 more. Let's see if we can get there. And let's kind of go back to this now. Really want to focus on kind of adding some details in here. So what I reckon I might do is let's just throw some cylinders in. Don't know what happened there. We'll throw a few cylinders in. Actually, we'll do P, separate by selection. There we go. Get stuffed. Shift S. Let's go like that. We'll go G. We'll do this. Okay, so it's going to sit in like so. Let's select this top face. Shift right click, and we're going to go like so. No, who sees where this is going? I see where it's going. From here, let's do tab into edit mode. Shift D, rotate 180. Shift D, rotate 90. Shift D, rotate 45. Select all. Shift D, rotate 45. Select all. Shift D, rotate 22.5. Ooh, that's looking spicy. Let's put just a small little bevel through there, and then we'll put a bevel in through there. Nice. I reckon we might get rid of that one and that one because it's just intersecting, and I know that gets stuffed. Delete vertices. Let's select all, merge by distance. I stuffed up there, didn't I? I sure did. Control L, delete vertices. There we go. Nice, that's looking good. Future Marco will find a cylinder. Random. Seen other streams. The progression with the project is insane. Yeah, nice, awesome. Thanks, Henry. Yeah, I'm getting there. You can bake the texture from them other objects make decals. Yes, correct. However, the big problem that I have with Decal Machine, I gotta message Machine about it, is that there is no alpha map of just the ambient occlusion. So what actually happens with Decal Machine is that it combines AO curvature and height into an RGB settings, and I haven't been able to find a good way in Blender to remove all the white and just keep the black. I'm getting tired. Oop. Down you go. Let's sit down for a little bit, shall we? Are they all on separate channels? Yes, so they're all on RGB channels, but I just haven't been able to find a nice way to separate them all. So it's been really, really ugly. It's always been terrible results. So that's why I found that if I just jump into like Krita, which I've got closed at the moment, there is an option to go from color to alpha. So, here we go. So this is what Decal Machine looks like. And so, I mean, this is perfect for exporting to Unreal Engine or something. But am I really low? Nah, I'm fine. But it doesn't... Oh, all right, I hate that. But it doesn't export well to like Omniverse or whatever, because Omniverse doesn't have proper displacement. So from here, what we do is I can go into separate image, blah, 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 blah. And now I've got kind of like the three colors. From here, I can go into filters up the top, colors, color to alpha. And that's how I can get it. But I haven't found a nice way to do that in Blender. Yeah. So that's what we kind of just went through. Yeah, I just haven't found a really nice way, and it's been really, really frustrating. So, do I have... I'll show you, and this is what mine looks like at the moment. So this is all alpha, and this is just a 1K texture, and I've done that on purpose because I can't be rendering big texture sets every time. Yeah, you can separate it, but to remove the white, it only removes so much of the white, and it's just yuck. So, let's go Blender. Ugh. Oh, what are you doing, Marco? It's all right. I can do this. And now the reason why I need that is because if I were to change color of the background, so if I were to come here, actually I might have already done it on this one. No. So if I come into the background and change the color, it will stay that color unless I go select it, D, do the reapply, then it'll update. But if I've got a whole bunch of like a noise thing behind it, or there's all weird colors behind it, it's not going to be able to match, so it really sucks. So if I were to go kind of like this one here, we can go into separate color. We've got RGB, yes. Where are we? Oh, jeez, you're a big boy, aren't you? So red goes into there. That's white. Now the problem is here is going into the transparency. So color ramp, kind of like throw it into there. We need to mix that with that. Let's go into a diffuse. I don't think we really need to go into a diffuse anymore. But if I dump it into a diffuse, go away. And transparent. Nope, that's translucent. Transparent. Put that into there. All right. Technically, if I were to do that, you can see that we've kind of got this, which isn't helping. There will be blood. Hours. Let me test this now. That. Subscribe. Just. I'm just humoring myself now. Before I slap myself silly. So I'm just baking the texture again. Ah, done. I'm baking the normal. Hang on. Sorry, let me go into ambient occlusion. And we'll bake the ambient occlusion again. Yep, that's yeah. Wings of a butterfly and all that. Yeah. I've got a feeling I was using the translucent node, not the transparent node, when I was testing. But this will tell. Texture 703. Let's just go image, save image as. Okay. Then I select on this. Let's go open. What the? No, it shouldn't be. No, it's not loading properly. Hang on. Wait a minute. Something's changed in Blender 4. Am I in 4? No, I'm 3.6. What's going on? What the? Control S to save. File, recent, open, decal testing. Just going to crack it open again. Let's have a look. There we go. That's better. So from here, we said error. Right. Okay. So if I do a mixed color, and we go transparent, transparent. Yeah, so that's doing it here. So this is where I should have done it. Alright. 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 That's where I should have done it. You dumb fat turd. Do we dare? After what just happened, I believe so, Clucky. That's... I don't think we're going to hit our target now. Sorry I'm late. I hope it's all going well. No, I've just had an embolism. Alright, so that was my problem. I don't need to go in Krita. I should have put the transparent there. Gosh, dang it. I had to go back to the 3. Yes. Yeah. Just because all the add-ons are still updating. But that has now solved a stupid amount of problems for me, which is really frustrating. Because I can't even... Right. Yeah. Because... Alright, Twitch is saying I'm unstable. Twitch down here is saying I'm unstable because I got the quality low at the moment. Hopefully next week though, I've got fiber to the node. I mean fiber to the premise. The normals look a bit wonky. They do. Why though? Because you have to remember there's no displacement on this as well. I wonder. Is it a height map? Displacement? Displacement goes into height. No, not there. I don't know. Fiber to the premise all the way. Heck yeah. You need a gigabit link. I will have 12. Let me just have a look. What am I going to have? Clucky, if you're still there, I'm coming. I don't want to log back in. No, get stuffed. I'm not logging in, you fat turds. Just give me the plan. Sorry, I'm just... hang on. Fine, don't. Yeah, I'm only going to have... having some beautiful mother. Oof. Did one yesterday. Didn't realize something. I'd spent 6 hours processing. Yeah, it is the worst. But it is, yeah. Far out. That's annoyed me. But yeah, this is the decal set that I'm putting together. Stuff. I might do half of it to be up on Gumroad and the full thing on Patreon. But I'm slowly building this up. I've been playing quite a bit of Star Citizen. And so I've been kind of like grabbing ideas here and there on how they do certain things. And so, for instance, this one here is meant to be kind of like a rubber mat that they've got light across the ground. These are some vents that are always stuck in places. And then we've got kind of like these screws here. So that was kind of like, I really like that idea of stealing it. If you are going to be making some decals, you can see how I've got this black line here. It's a bit of a fake line. I've had to do a workaround to get that. And the way I've done it is with the borders is I've created kind of like a second piece that goes around there. Have you got the new RSI mining ship? I don't know which one that is. I did play with the Prospector the other day and it was a delish, but the cargo hold is too small for me. But yeah, I think we might call it there for tonight. I felt like we didn't get much done, but we did. I'm going to continue to build this throughout the week. What tutorials do we have? I don't know. I got to make a 3D printed knife for a friend. He's got some fancy thing that he's making. He wants to test a flexible filament. So I've got to design that. That's a tomorrow thing. What else is coming up this week? One of my assignments I'm going to be releasing, all about self-driving cars and a platooning system. It's actually kind of like a bit of a research piece that I did. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, the oh, don't give me that. Don't you dare. No, why would you say that to me? I'm gonna put that there. And then where's my other piece of here? Come on, peeps, hurry up. Oh, what the heck is this? What the? No, that's a person. It's a tier above the mole. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into this. Anyway, okay. That's probably gonna help. Here we go. Hello, darling. Oh, how many people? How many people can fit in it? Okay. If that's what you're into, mate, no worries. That's gorgeous. All right, let's call it a night. Tell your friends to subscribe. Let's hopefully, when I wake up tomorrow morning in 6 hours, we're at 80,000. I doubt it, but one can dream. Anyway, have a great night, guys, and I will talk to you later. Au revoir, bonjour, auf Wiedersehen. Let me know as well if I should be streaming more often. Do we like these?